Hi everybody, this is Karak with ACG once again, and we're watching the world draw in. Sir, there's apparently a problem with the Matrix. That was awesome. Anyway, as you guys know, if you watched the last video, we made an incredibly awesome, just one of probably the best huts ever created by man, and then immediately were set upon by dinosaurs who were obviously jealous of my building ability, and were killed. So what I'm going to do now is, if you guys notice, I want to make sure that you're aware all the items that were in my inventory are not. So I don't know why you have to click the damn thing down here. It seems completely stupid that they're there and then you have to click them to make them go away. So now I'm back to my old self. One nice thing is, of course, that I have not lost any levels or anything like that. Now, you might be asking, why am I in here just doing high-fiving this plant? It's because, since I did lose everything, I'm going to probably need to build at least a weapon. Trying to punch out a dinosaur, as you guys noticed. Matter of fact, the reason why I did that last video about punching out dinosaurs was because the success rate was so low. Sorry for laughing so hard, but I'm one of those people that will notoriously try to do things thousands of times, even if it fails. And punching dinosaurs is absolutely hilarious. I did find out... Oh, hey, I'm going to make a cloth hat real quick, though. Look at this dude. He's HGH gut. He's just yoked. And look at that. Got a hat. Alright, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just worried about making an axe, but... Now, these guys are cool. They pretty much leave you alone. They're a male... blah, 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 blah. And the cool thing about them is they don't usually give a shit about you. And they'll run away when you attack them, which is nice. Kumte, kumte. There's something so awesome about blood sporting the shit out of these things. Alright. Kickboxer. Kickboxer. Alright, let's see what we got for constructibles. We should be fairly close to building a hatchet. We need one flint. Unfortunately, it's really rare that you find flint. So instead, we're going to make ourselves a little tiny hammer. A pick, as they call it in this game. Psh, whatever. Problem is, finding a damn rock. One of the reasons why I like this game, actually, is depending on where you spawn up, you can end up finding a location that just doesn't have what you want. Sorry. This game occasionally will just decide it's going to completely freeze. And be fine afterward. So one thing I should mention is, and I mentioned it a little bit in the last video, I really did notice an improvement in the FPS. I'm now, it's going to sound bad, but I'm now pretty much solidly at 30 at 1080p. Which is not great for a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's a solid improvement from what I was. Looks like somebody had their end right there. Like that was the last defense, just a bloody mark. Fortunately, not seeing a lot of rock. And once we start getting up here into the highway to the danger zone, we end up getting killed quite often. Let's see if we can get back down without dying here. There we can. Alright. Still just looking for that single solitary rock. Just hammering the shit out of the E button. Just reaching out and fondling, gently fondling the world. I love... Did it load in yet? I love the different graphics for the dodos. You can see the newborns with that almost like a downy fur on them. And then later on, the adult ones get more of a scaly, like a true dinosaur look to them. I think that's really cool. Rock? Negative. That's okay, let's go back in. Did I miss that we grabbed a rock? I didn't. Well, you know what? While this is happening, I'm going to, as long as I can't find a rock, I'm going to put some clothes on. Boom. Cover that HGH gut. My swollen organs. Alright. Nada. We've reached the actual end of this area unless we want to go back up there, which we're going to have to do. So, some things about the game while we're just running around. You know, I really have to say when it comes to the nature itself and the way the world looks, and I'm going to have to call this video trying to make a fucking hatchet, because I have a feeling where I am, it's going to take forever to find a rock. Anyway, I digress. Didn't take my ADD medicine. When it comes to just the overall way the world works and the way it looks, you know, you don't walk down into a normal flat area almost at any beach. This recession here between the sand and the rock is actually a real natural progression of the way vegetation and the way land actually builds up near beaches. And I really like that. You know, depending, of course, on the weather effects and the locations and how the world's made up. Of course, with hard stone like this, that kind of thing is normal. And I think that's awesome. I think that they took so much into account when building this world that you really do feel like it's a real place. And it does so much to lend, you know, just like a real tangible feel of being there. Okay, here's some rocks. Yes! Got some stone. I won't have to call this the search for a better hatchet. Okay. Oh, whoops. Double click that stone pick. Now, got our stone pick. So we have a weapon. And unfortunately, I think if you look up there, we are in a pretty closed off place. Now, here's the thing you got to think of. This can be a very, very cool place to build. One of the reasons why is because there doesn't appear to be a lot of dinosaur nodes, and I don't mean to sound out of game here. But a dinosaur node is obviously a place of spawn point. So I could have gone back and I could have found my old hut, but what I think I'm going to do is at least look around here for items. Because this might be a place to build where you wouldn't have to worry so much about being attacked consistently. It also offers what appears to be some shelter from the sun, which will come up later on hot days, where your character can get hot and it'll eat away at the water level faster. Grabbing some random shit here. Oh, let's grab some rock. Yeah, so even though we built the place at the other beach, other than what I'm hearing, which are the dodos, not hearing a lot of other dinosaurs. So I think this is definitely going to be the place where I live. Now you're seeing all the different berries. Let me cover berries for a moment. Not the person. Item. So many of the berries have multiple uses. Can make a blue dye. This can a red dye. Well, not tasty. Its juices improve almost every meal. So this one, I'm assuming, can be used in other meats or with meats and stuff like that to improve something along the lines. Now you have something like stimberry though, which is cool. It recovers food and stamina, but it loses torpidity. And it'll dehydrate you. And I think that's actually pretty cool. You know, there's all these different things that you can do with all the items. You know, rarely is an item here useless. And I think that that's such a great just way of doing things. Now, I'm going to put out the standing torch because that and this isn't required in the game. But what it does allow me to do is claim this area for myself and remember where I am. I'm assuming this needs fiber. I don't want to use 3. Can I split? Stack split in half? Shift drag. Shift drag. Shift drag. Stack split in half. Patch. That shit didn't work. Control drag. Now, man, that shit ain't working worth a crap. Oh. It's because it's fiber. Like a retard. I put that in there. Okay. Let's see. Alright, claiming it for my own. I claim this land for Karak. Now let's take down some trees. This is going to be a good base of operations, I think. I'm stoked to sort of see how this part works out. Much safer. Also allows access to the beach, which I'm going to show you guys in a moment. To take the shit out of everything. Okay, let's see what we can build. We're looking at needing more thatch. Which, strangely enough, these trees do seem to be lacking. So I'm sure. All I want to do is put one item down. Six wood. Okay. Remember when I said that there were probably not any dinosaurs right here? At least these guys are fairly happy to be around. They're not mean to you. They won't attack you. He's just fucking up my stuff, though. Alright. Get a couple more trees. Come on. I just want the foundation is all I want. Might have to build an axe. There's one more wood. Foundation. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a foundation down here so that we remember where we are, and then I'm going to show you guys how to fish. Or, as I like to call it, beat the shit out of a bunch of wild. Alright, boom. Now we've got ourselves a foundation. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else I can build. But, oh no, I've got... See how many of these walls I can put up. Just one. That's great. Put up a wall. That'll make it easier to see when you're far away. And guys, let me tell you, there are times where when you aren't close to your area, where you can get so lost. That's one of the reasons why I started that little torch. There. All right. Time to go fishing, peeps. Now, there's multiple ways to fish. I like to just hammer the shit out of live creatures until they die, and then eat them. That's what I'm going to be showing you today. Now, yes, it's got wings and it barely flies. All right. I have yet to find particular areas where fishing is more or less successful, or there are more or less fish. However, I have found out that megalodons like the taste of cavemen. So, I stay close here. I think the reefs have a little bit more water. Always watching out for your H2O. Not able to grab anything here. Now that all that's going to do is mess up my sea. Always keep an eye out to the right. Verify that you can't grab anything. Not miss anything. Okay, so up the H2O. An eye out at all times. Or okay. I think safely I can get this coelacanth. Whoa! Different animal. Sorry about that, guys. That up screwing me up. Right, so gotta get to this. Gotta get to the air. The problem with the game is that I found with swimming, you constantly have to aim up a little bit to get air. I haven't been able to do like snorkel depth. See, even that I'm losing. You get this weird bounce. I'm probably just missing a button. Whoops. All right. So, we've got ourselves a live fish. Now, let's look. Look at this fish. My yoked fisherman. Watch this. I don't know what's going on with the collision detection at certain times. All right. You can see our torch up there. Hopefully the wild bird won't try to eat our fish. And yep, that's what happens the entire time you're trying to drag this bird or this fish. This is one of the little weirdnesses in the game, making it a little bit difficult to run at full speed. That's all right. Just gonna cook ourselves. I just jumped. Why did I toss it? Don't you? All right. Boop-a-doo. Look at that thing. It's revolving around me like a fucking planet. All right. Got back to our area. We'll go ahead and release that body there. Let's check ourselves out when it comes to building a campfire. We need some stone and some wood. Easy enough. Wood being right here. Maybe. There's the wood we needed. And some stone. Or flint. Okay. We got flint on that one. We don't want that thing. Actually, let's just grab the meat real quick. Don't. Left out, they seem to rot quicker than if you... Are all these flint? Okay, this is a very good place to be. All that is flint, and that is something that at other times can be actually hard to find or get. So... I'm really quite surprised by the amount of flint in this one particular area. It's good because flint's actually needed, obviously, more than stone. It's a special. So that's cool that that's found. There we go. Campfire can be made. So let's get out of here. Let's go make a campfire and let's eat. Food isn't super down, but it's down enough. It's at a third there that we want to make sure that we get some grubbalicious. And I'm telling you, you guys may think that torch, there's no reason for that. They're absolutely super, super useful for finding your way back to a structure that hasn't been. All right, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw that campfire right there. All right, and then remember, you always got to put some something that burns inside of that. So what we'll do is we'll only put 5 of those in there, and then we'll make sure to put the raw meat in and light the fire. All right, so while that meat is cooking, well, first we'll build a door. We obviously need more walls, so we need a little bit more wood. Do that while that meat is cooking. It's amazing how quickly the pickaxe takes care of a tree. All right. Boom, got ourselves another wall. Always making sure that don't overbuild. Big deal. So, assuming I need wood. So what we're going to do, we're going to waste a little bit of our resources, grab ourselves a stone hatchet. Just 'cause. Just for the smell of it. And we'll go ahead and get more wood out of pretty much everything we attack. Yeah, probably won't. Okay, so fire needs more than what I thought to cook. This? Fiber, I keep forgetting. Batch. Shift drag. And put that wood there, or that meat there, that meat there. Light it. Alright, cool. Just went out simply because I had not put enough material. Alright. So we've got, let's see, one door it looks like. Or one wall. Yeah, one wall. Should update and say 2 right there. Excellent. Remember, we only need 3 walls because you have a door frame. And the door frame needs fiber. So always make sure to put away your item. Grab away. Already got more than enough fiber to create it. So... and put that in its area. And the last thing we're going to need to build is ourselves a roof. Some more fiber, just a tiny bit more. We got it. Go ahead and eat. Sure we don't overbuild. Which we just did. I meant to move over 1. Gotta make sure you don't do a stupid thing like that. Fiber again. Luckily, we're in a pretty good place. As you can see, shit starts to get dark pretty damn quick. Alright, there we go. Now, we need a roof. Alright, we're ready to put these up. We're going to have this look all nice and spiffy by... Boy, I hope I can still get up in there. Might have to build myself a set of stairs. That's alright. So I'm not really worried about it right now. Always making sure to put the roof in first before you put the door in. Always makes it easier. Doorway. Alright. So, oh, I was getting cold, so I need to stand by the fire. Let's also see if our meat is done. All the meat's done, and got charcoal. But because it's nighttime, let's throw the rest of that wood on there. Alright, so once again, yeah, you guys ended up having to see me build a cabin again, but one of the things we did get to see is just how helpful things like the torch can be, which went out here recently. But, oh no, it's still going. How helpful the torch can be for identifying where you are, and how helpful a place that's safer can be, you know? That hide will help us build clothes and build items like boats and so forth. But this is great. This is a really good spot. I'm going to continue adventuring from this location. Sorry you had to watch me build a fort again. I'm also going to have to put some kind of stepping area on this. If I can get up the fuck in it. I'll figure it out later. I'll build one offline. But anyway, yeah, this is a great place to be. It will, I think, end up helping me stay alive just a little bit longer. So that's it for me. I hope to see you guys on the next video, where we will most likely build a spear and do not only some more fishing, but also maybe do a little bit of exploring and hopefully not die. Peace out.